it's harder for black people to kill. But I guess sometime that you have to, in light of the fact that you have to make the decision. So when you're behind the gun, when you have a responsibility or a job to do, many times you don't have time to think about what you're going to do, so you have to act. And many times the results of your actions may not be the most popular thing.
In 1966, just 1 year after the Voting Rights Act of 1965 removed many of the barriers that had kept black Americans from voting. Something extraordinary happened in Macon County, Alabama. A man named Lucius Davenport Amherst, a son of Rue, Alabama, born in 1933, stepped forward to run for sheriff, a job that, for more than 80 years, had been held almost exclusively by white men under the old racial order. Amherst wasn't just any candidate, he was a veteran, a leader respected in his community, and someone determined to show that justice and law enforcement could serve everyone, not just a select group. On November 8, 1966, amid the rumble of change sweeping through the South, Lucius Amherst won the sheriff's election in Macon County with strong support from newly registered black voters and others who believed in equality. He took office in January 1967, becoming the first black sheriff in the South since the Reconstruction era after the Civil War, a position no African American had held in many decades. His election made national headlines and even brought congratulations from the vice president and a White House invitation, symbolic moments showing that America was beginning to reckon with its past. But breaking barriers wasn't easy. When Amherst arrived at the sheriff's office, the entire existing staff of white deputies resigned, instead of serving under him, a stark reminder of how entrenched racism still was. Rather than back down, Amherst rebuilt his department with deputies committed to fair law enforcement. He made it clear that justice would be impartial for black residents and white residents alike. For the first time in the county's history, white aggressors could be held accountable and black citizens could seek protection from law enforcement without fear. His presence changed the balance of power in a place long dominated by fear and intimidation. Amherst didn't serve just one term. He was re-elected 4 times, leading Macon County for 20 years, from 1967 until 1987. That longevity was remarkable in any era, and especially in the Deep South during times of intense racial tension. His leadership proved that a black sheriff could enforce the law with dignity, competence, and fairness. That wasn't just symbolic, it was transformative for people who had been denied justice for generations. Lucius Amherst passed away in 1994, but his legacy lives on. Museums and
Being a
foundations
Negro
honor his
sheriff, do you
courage and
think you'll have
service.
difficulty
His
enforcing
story
the law
lives as
with
a
white
reminder
people?
of how ordinary people can change the course of history.